It's for Scorpio, and I don't say it's sun, moon, rising, and all that stuff because that's pretty much implied. So, but anyway, um, yeah, it was like your energy is kind of weird, so I wasn't getting anything specific for y'all. So we're just gonna go into it. But this will be from November 24th to 30th. So I figured I'd shave off the extra day and then just start fresh in December. And plus, I wanted to get these out so I could start on the December monthlies, which would be a little bit more extended than usual. And again, I'm playing with the layout a little bit, so it's going to be a little different again. This time I'm just pulling 3 cards from the Universal, or the Golden Universal. And then I'll be pulling some clarifiers. So it looks for some of you there might be some. I'm gonna clarify this first. So there's clarity coming in about moving forward. The 10 of Pence. So stability in a home situation. So Ace of Wands. No strength. This one stayed on the table, and we got Judgment. So there's been a decision, or there will be a decision being made. So I'm assuming this is your energy here. So I feel for some it's like, ooh. Some Venus Mercury stuff here. I'm gonna pull another clarifier just for the devil here. So I'm feeling it's like I'm gonna finish this off here. Pull a card like that, or for this one, but because I'm just feeling it's like if this isn't your energy, it's like somebody's coming. They want to like it's like either you've made a judgment call, or somebody else is making a judgment call to like move. Like this feels like past energy, but it feels like especially how she's coming out of the ground. That's what I mean. It feels like it's like coming from the past here. It's like a rebirth. But it seems like you're fucking. Seems like you're. I don't know. Just like you probably can't really see it because it doesn't really focus. I gotta get a better camera instead of just using my phone. But it seems like if this was like somebody else that came to you to like be like, hey, let's work things out, it was like really frustrating. It's just something you didn't want to deal with. Because with the Six of Swords, it's like he's moving this way, which is right back to this clarity and judgment, which I'm feeling, especially with the devil here. It's like this was like a toxic person. You may not have been the only choice. And I feel this person is bringing a lot of burden. And I feel it's like it's like your spirit guides or whatever. It's like your intuition is basically kind of telling you. It's like, like what did you learn kind of thing, right? And then with the 10 of Pence, it's like feel it's like, again, because it's like this dude sitting in the chair here is facing back towards all this, so you're like reflecting on all the, all this devil energy. But it's like, even the Emperor, like, he's like kind of standing his ground, and you can see how he's like, there's like this archway behind him, and it's like, he just seems like really cautious. And it's like reflecting on, the distance that you've gotten since this situation. I almost feel it's like, for some, it's like, if you can see her face, she's just like, oh yeah, there's no way. Not going that road again. The Ten of Pentacles again. So I feel it's like like the Ten of Pentacles twice, it's like you're already in this stable place. And it's like you're already like emotionally fulfilled on your own, it feels. And again with the goat here, looking at the Emperor, and the Emperor's like looking back at this. And same with the girl sitting there with the cups. It's like she's looking at the Emperor, and it's like he's like really pondering if it's even, is it worth having to like, risk this Ten of Pentacles here, the stability. So yeah, again, so we got the Six of Cups, so again, I feel this is definitely like past energy. But it feels like they're still, like if they're kind of immature, it's like, it still doesn't feel like they're being open about everything. You can see the Knight has like a lid on the cup, and he's like holding it up. And he's just got like this mischievous look on his face. And I feel it's like, there's other options out there, and it's like, you're not, I feel for some, it's like, like, I mean, like, it depends on your situation, but I don't know, like, if there's all this negative energy, like, I'd make sure that, especially the way this guy's coming, you better make sure that he's showing up right. Yeah, so it's just basically, like, I'm just feeling it's like, just have strength, especially if this was like somebody that, really did a number on you in the past. It's like, have the strength, like you've overcome the beast already. I'm gonna pull another one, and that's the Two of Wands. So it's like, this is, to me in this deck, this is the ball, like the nutless card. And I feel it's like this person just, has basically put you through the ringer. And I feel like they've done some, I guess, some nutless acts, done some things that, or maybe you want something you chop the nuts off for. But I mean, that's not really, I don't promote harming people. But again, it's like the wheel's here, so everything's moving forward regardless. So I feel it's like you're in a good spot, and it's like, you know, depending on your situation, it's like depending on the person, it's like, you know, I'm not going to tell you to, because these are general, especially, so not everybody's dealt with the same stuff, but I feel like if they're coming in, you know, acting like everything's good, but you might want to ask some questions here. Either that or just focus on pushing forward. Because especially it feels like in this wheel, on the bottom of it, where he's facing back towards the past, it's like just like I just feel like a lot of stress. It's like a lot of pain in the past. So, I mean, like I said, I'm not making your decisions for you. I'm just here to read some cards. So, peace and love, y'all.